Okay, let's look at a couple of control points in here. Going back to the same idea about playing top position. So when you're going against the guys that are bigger, stronger, faster, younger, you may be the stronger guy, even as the older guy, but a lot of times that's not the case, or you just don't have the endless reserves of energy. So we go back to some top game, and I wanted to work some simple control points in here, building on what we were talking about much earlier in the series, and show you some different points of emphasis. So right now, let's say that I'm more of a chest-to-chest position with the traditional cross-face underhook side control. So when I'm in here, the first thing is, if I'm going to give good shoulder pressure in here, a couple points that often get left to the side a little bit, people often forget. So one is, I don't want to just be draped over here. I do want to be sagging dead weight. What I really want to do is be backed up a little bit, and now from here I'm steamrolling in. So my upper body's dead weight, my hips are down low, my knees barely hovering off the mat, always blocking off this near side hip, so my knee has to be attached to that hip unless my arm is there or my hip is blocking it out, say in a situation like this. But if I'm squared up, I want to get that steamroller motion. So I'm always pressing in off the balls of my feet, but I'm sagging and heavy in here. Now there's a traditional hand clasp together position, and I would want to make sure I'm dropping my shoulder and then starting to roll it through. If he's got a good frame in here, I may need to connect my chin to my shoulder to keep him from being able to lever. That being said, sometimes the shoulder justice pressure turbocharged is much stronger than this. And here, gi or no gi, the best way to do it is just to take a couple fingers, thread it inside the armpit. Now from here, when I do that, I'll unlock. If I need to, I can slightly pick up on the shoulder and thread my fingers in. Now if you're dealing with a really big guy, much larger than you, one of the things I can do here is drop my shoulder down low, walk my hands out, and then thread it in. You see how much deeper I can get. Now the trick here is not to have my shoulder up too high into the cheekbone temple area, but to keep it low so when I roll it forward, it's in the neck and jaw. And the other crucial thing in here is to make sure that I get Pete's spine out of alignment. So from here, I don't want to just start to roll forward. So what happens is now my elbow starts to come up and it relieves pressure. So once I have this in tight, I actually pull him towards me. Now his spine is not in proper posture anymore. It's not aligned. And now as I roll this in, I've got great pressure, got that steamroller, and I can really start to compress his diaphragm. So not only is he dealing with a lot of pressure here, but he's really getting that squeeze, that constrictor pressure, while I'm exerting no effort whatsoever.